Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. In this one, I'm going to be going over 99 overall Signature Series Ralph Kiner. This card is obtainable pretty much only through the marketplace right now. You can buy them for around 20,000 stubs. So this is one of those cards that I wish would have come out earlier in the year. I said this in the Paul Konerko video as well. I wish this was more of a May-June card rather than a December-January card. Because May-June, this card would have seen a lot of play from people. But now there's just a lot of 5-tool outfielders or 4-tool outfielders, and this card kind of gets pushed by the wayside. But I will say this card performed above expectations for me, both at the plate and in the field, which was surprising. I'm not a huge fan of reverse splits usually, but it seemed to work out with this card because people kind of pitch disrespectfully to him. When people see Ralph Kiner at the plate, they're not really intimidated at all, especially if they have a righty-on-righty matchup. And so you're looking at getting some pretty good pitches to hit, especially against righties, and you could take advantage of that 124 power, as you'll see in some of the clips after this. It does kind of suck to face a lefty with this card, which is again one of the reasons I hate reverse splits. You should have the matchup advantage, but your stats are just so low that even if you put good contact on it, sometimes it's just not good enough. But overall, I thought this card did pretty well at the plate, played above what I was expecting. The PCI size was good, the 115 vision helps. And really you're just looking to get a freebie, I guess, by people kind of falling asleep on this card, especially when they have a righty on the mound. I think his swing is a little slow. I wouldn't say it's a normal swing, I'd say it's slightly slower than normal. I was late on a lot of pitches with this card, but in general, pretty good results if you can get good timing. The good goods, the good squared, in general, they were home runs or doubles with this card, which is good news. I talk about this every time I see it as well, but the 125 discipline, very underrated. Discipline determines whether your check swings are called for strikes or not. And so 125 discipline means you can pretty much check swing someone's life away and never get called for a strike. So that's always nice to check swing when you have 2 strikes on you and not get rung up most of the time. Love that. In the field, he did play insanely better than I was expecting. Someone in my Twitch stream said this card was a lot like Finest Jorge Soler, and I would tend to agree with that. His fielding stats make him look like an absolute liability out there, but as far as animations go, he got some of the best animations in the outfield that you can get in the entire game. If this card messed up in the outfield, it was entirely because of his 50 speed and had nothing to do with his fielding stats. If this card can get to a ball in the outfield, once again, this is my experience, so if you make an error with this card, don't blame me. But while I was using this card, if he could get there in time, this card was making all the plays in the outfield. Obviously, 65 strength is completely terrible. It's kind of hard to understand how bad 65 arm strength is when you look at this card, because all of his other fielding stats are low, and so it kind of looks even. But 65 arm strength is right along the lines of Johnny Damon and Kenny Lofton, like some of the weakest arms in the entire game in the outfield. I think Ty Cobb has like 68 arm strength. And Ty Cobb is notorious for having a weak arm, so this guy's not going to throw anyone out, but he will get to the ball in the outfield. He will make the catch most of the time, and really I don't think he was as much of a liability in left field as I was expecting him to be, so that is good news. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up the card review. Not a whole lot much else to say. Probably a pretty good bench bat for most people at this point in the year. Pretty good budget player, pretty good player to catch your opponent off guard. If you have too many righties in your lineup, you can kind of use this guy as a pseudo left-handed bat and sandwich him in between 2 good righty bats that you have. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him a B. Like I said, performed really well, performed above expectation, but there's just so many outfielders at this point in the game that are better. And for the price, I'll give him a B as well, because 20K is actually quite a bit compared to a lot of other decent outfielders that you can get for pretty much right around quick sell value right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below if you want me to review anyone specific before MLB 20 drops. Drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the clips after this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Jesus Christ. My man could not hesitate to take second base on that play. Who's using Cliff Lee right now? Like, goes to the pen in the third. Come on, Ralph Kiner! Let's go, dude. Alright, Ralph Kiner, debut. Oh my god, what the fuck? He hit that so fucking far, dude. Hello? His fucking delivery's pretty slow. Dude, apparently you can't throw curveballs, Ralph Kiner, dude. Just don't throw them. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck is Ralph Kiner? What is this? Apparently he's the best card in the game. I'm going on that. Yeah, let's go, Ralph. RBI double? Start the game off? Dude, Ralph's been swinging it a little bit. That was the third one and I swung, chat. Let's fucking go. You trying to see Ship It?